days of love. Days go by with a little love from the family. One of these things again. That's the name of the person I got it from. So it's going to be Dynamite. Dynamite. Dynamite could be either good or bad. Good luck, guys. Sometimes the boxes are in upside down. They don't always face up like this. Little observations we make, you know? At least I make. Usually they're like, a lot of times they're like that, but they are in there like this sometimes. Hey, we got 25 Bowman exactly a week away. And we are almost done with this for a bit. Could do another break of draft. It'll be Friday. Do some football tomorrow, I think. Or maybe we just chill a little. Maybe we do like some tiers. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. We shall see. Congrats to those that hit off the minis. Brandon Mahoney got the Angels there. I know that was mainly the main chase, obviously. There's others too. What's up, man? What is up, my man? Oh boy, oh boy. How are you, sir? It's always a good afternoon when you're around to spread the love. All right, guys, we'll have like pre-fills and stuff for 25 Bowman. I don't know which day. I got to figure out pricing and all that. It's quite a process, especially early on, to figure out pricing, because you can look at like so many other people's pricing and still just be like, nah, that doesn't make sense. And everyone prices it a little bit differently. Still trying to get a feel for that checklist too. Actually, you know, I need to fix this light. This light just has too much glare. I like to get that. I had that overhead light on for a while, and I started turning it off. I feel like it's too dark sometimes, but then when I look at I go back and look, I'm like, no, I look better. You know. I don't know. Nitpicking a bit. Nitty picky. Good luck, guys. Thank you so much for the fill. We got a green auto. Ryan Johnson out of 99 for the Angels. The Halos. Second pack down auto, huh? Sausage McMuffin. Wow, I think my wife is pulling off a miracle and getting my kids a bath now, which means I don't have to do it tonight. I'm flying solo this evening. Part of why I was trying to get this closed out a little bit quicker. I was like, if we can run this afternoon, that would be a little bit nicer. I hear the water running, but that could be the hose, or it could be the bath. I don't know, Scott. I don't know, Scott. Don't forget the booster seat, Pat. Don't put it out with your boots, Ted. Walker Jenkins, 99. Josh Caron. Connor with a K. Tyson Lewis. Where the F have you been all my life? There she blows. Couldn't do this without you here. Don't put it out with your boots, Ted. Don't put it out with your boots, Zach. Hiding? I would too. Seaver King. Got some smudge on that one. It's good now. Next auto. Should be the next auto. Randall asked me if this was a release week case, and I don't know. Also, does it really matter? Cole Mathis. Benj. We were hyped about release week cases last week, and it just punched us right in the balls. The balls. We don't want to get punched in the balls. I don't want your life. I still have 4 of those super jumbos left from that other break. There was nothing really good that came out of them. I wonder if we should break those. 4 super jumbos, 20 autos, hope for the best. A little case kicker. I seriously think there's only 2 or 3 numbered autos in there. And they weren't anything impressive so far. Vargas. Hiding. What's everyone thinking for 25, Bowman? Does anyone have a chase in mind? Anyone excited? You excited about anybody? Bazzani, True Blue, non-auto. Telling you, we're due for a big Bazzani. Ooh, Bob, that's your favorite number too. 69 out of 150. That's nice. That is nice. Yeah, I think my wife is giving my kids a bath right now. I might. I don't know. I could do that. Ooh, a little gold wave here. Who could that be? Oh, Parker Smith. 13 out of 50. Boy, oh boy, Mr. Galucci. Tony. I usually pay more attention than I have been, but I just haven't because it's caught up on me quicker than I thought, I guess. I have some stuff pre-ordered and I am making a trip on Tuesday to pick up more. Fill the trunk up. Hope you have enough room in your trunk, because I'm totally going to put my Bach in it. Noble, Chase Burns, Billy Amick. I think 25 has a pretty good checklist. It looks a bit top heavy, but we've said that with other sets, and the next thing you know, like, that changes a bit. All right, Bob, this is your case, man. You knew this was your case, didn't you? What's crazy about 24 Bowman is, I don't know, I always liked that checklist and thought it was really strong. CAGs. But then it just didn't seem to garner as much, like, interest until, like, after the fact. It's like you don't know what you got till it's gone sort of thing. I think that's happened with draft a bit, too. Brody Brecht with the base auto for the Rocks. Rockies. Yeah, like, I remember, like, the Yankees were a big chase, and then people gave up on them pretty quick. And now, like, Lombard had such a good spring. Everyone wanted him again. You gotta be patient with these fellas. What's up, Thomas? I'm sorry you missed out on your team today. Thomas is always getting Texas, and Alex said, I want Dreiling. I always called him Drilling. Then I looked at how his name's spelled. I'm like, I think it's Dreiling. I've been boofing that one this whole time. Oh well. Oh well. Let's do 3 packs here. It's the auto there. Brewers are great in 24 Bowman. They're going to be really great in 25 Bowman. Jesus Made. Sup, buddy? We need those Evan Carter cards to jump. Rainer. So, Bob, you got Cleveland and Detroit. And then you hit teams off that mini, too. With the Dodgers and Atlanta, right? Casey Cook. Bob's been hitting some bounties left and right. Remember, people were chasing the Brewers for Wilkin, and now you run those breaks. People are chasing the Brewers for Cooper Pratt and even Luke Adams a bit now. The times are changing. That's Aaron Carter. Rest in peace. Base auto, Cecil. Sicil? Is he from Sicily? Titus. Oh, Midas Titus. I was going through a bunch of cards this week, like just putting stuff aside to set up at a show as like dollar cards and 50, that kind of stuff. Man, there were some, I forgot how bad. I think it was 22 draft. There's been like 22 draft and like, I think 22 or 23 chrome. I forget which one it was that like had some like really bad faded printing issues. Like faded. Like they ran out of ink and they're like, just keep going. Brewers, yeah, buddy. The Brew Crew. Brewers have, they're good in a lot of Bowman releases, really. I mean, that kind of just shows that they can develop pretty good. They developed better than Pam Anderson because she had to go the fake route. Nick Mitchell, she needed assistance from outside the organization. Bob's always chasing the Brewers. Only one of those guys I really have any good cards of is Luke Adams. I have his True Gold gem, and I forget where I got it. I've been going back looking at like where I got certain ones. Next auto. This is box 2. It looks colorful. It better be. It looks blue wave. Dome, Bazana, Phillies, Dante Nori out of 150. Good hit, Phils. Mr. Pod, Cheddar Pod, the Pod God, the Podfather. I like that one. Some people actually have the name of Chet and aren't just imposters like me. Like Chet Pod. Chester. Yes, he is, but he's not really, I don't think he's like, he's just a name. And David Ortiz's son as well with Texas, I believe. Tejas. Or David Arias. I think it's Jaden or Jalen Prince, right. Jalen or Jaden Fielder. Kyle Teal. Goldie. Yeah, he's got the Purple Rain parallel. You knew him, like, personally? All right, 2000. Are you more of a fan of the song Purple Rain or Chocolate Rain? Chocolate Rain. Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Chocolate Rain. That guy had some great hits. It's almost as good as Chuck Berry videos. Looks like we got another Blue Wave coming up here. Let's see. Be good. Be good, please. That's a good look, isn't it, Pittsburgh? Connor's here. Mr. Griffin, 66 out of 150. Look at that, Randall. We can do it sometimes. Sometimes Connor Griffin comes out and plays. Sometimes. Too bad it wasn't true blue, but we'll take a little Blue Wave on that. Decent start. Decent start. Dude, Chocolate Rain. It's great because, like, he's got those subtitles on it, and he says in the one subtitle, says, I turn my head so I don't breathe into the microphone. That's amazing. Hey, you need to come in here and say something kinder. We got a Brian Johnson. I mean, he's got a big Johnson. Jensen? What guy has great kids? I have great kids, I think. They are great kids. We have to wrap my wife's birthday present tonight. Her birthday is tomorrow. So we have to wrap that tonight. It's going to be fun to try to get them to actually do it. I really just need them to make a card for her. I'll wrap it. I suck at wrapping, but it doesn't matter. I wrap it, and she'll think the kids wrapped it. It's not my fault. Clean yourself up. Tastes like piss. Hey, stop. You're gonna have things happen for you, sir. You just need to keep the faith. Cam Caminiti, Bob off the mini. Some stay dry while others feel the same. Chocolate Rain. We like old Chuck. Johnny be good. My wife, she plays softball. Co-ed league. I used to play with her, but, just too. One of us has to stay behind for the kids. I got that. That's my duty. Oh, man. When your mom's house does the table reading of the Chuck Berry, it's so good. I think that's worth more than $2. That might even be worth $2.50. You need to listen to the song Faith. I don't care if it's the Limp Bizkit version or George Michael. Whatever one floats your boat. Bounce, 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 bounce. Purple Nurple Egan 250. The wife is going to go play softball. I'm going to be doing the whole dad thing and be like, hey, kids, let's make a card for mom. No. I'm just not going to listen. What show? Let's see. I'm trying to think of the last one I went to. I haven't set up at a show in a while, but I decided I'm going to try to pull it off again. I'm trying to get things organized again, and actually made some really good progress with it last night. But the last show I went to, I only bought wax. There was no cards really worth buying. Bateman, San Diego. So, like, we're having a garage sale. And, like, our neighborhood has a pretty big garage sale. And it's pretty bumping. Well, we live in a circle. Cul-de-sac, if you will. I like to call them bul-de-sacs, but we live in a cul-de-sac, and they're going to set up the food trucks here. I said, oh shit, we're going to get like a lot of foot traffic. Like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to try to sell some of my like dollar cards at that. So, we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm already going to have them organized anyway for shows. We'll get like the Eagles and Phillies cards out, like all the local teams. They'll move. Hagen. Dalton Fools, Russian. Yella de los Santos, Bryce Rayner. We are 3 boxes in. We have Gold Wave and 2 Blue Waves. Rotten. Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems lately, like, it's hard to find Bowman at a lot of shows, to be honest with you. I actually got this case at a show. I bought this case at a show. Rayner. That's the only Bowman I could find at shows lately is wax. I'm like, well, you can have fun with this. I actually have a 24 Bowman jumbo box from the show. I could whip it out. Base auto coming up. There's your guy, Bob Cozart. And Zaire Hope. Zaire Hope has autos in 25 Bowman, so expect the Dodgers to be a little more expensive than others. A little pricier. Maybe you said rotten. Like, that sounds like something my dad would say. Or lousy. Lousy or rotten. Oh, nice. Joe Exotic, huh? I should call him Joe Erotic. Did you guys ever play Erotic Photo Hunt? It's a game we played in college all the time. They had it set up at the pizza shop. It's just to find the difference game, but it was just like naked women from like classy porn mags. Erotic Photo Hunt, man, that was a game. We were really good at it. One night we went to the pizza shop and we did like a head-to-head. Namala 100 against the guys that worked there, because we were always like, we would get first, we'd have the high score, and then they would beat it, and we'd go back and back and forth on Erotic Photo Hunt at Yorktown Pizza in York, Pennsylvania. I'm sure Alan's been there. Anyone have free cards? Free hat McCullough. I have plenty of free cards if you want. You can have that JP Langevin. Purple Nurple. Sam Antonaki at a 250. Chase Burns. Refractor. Antonaki. Shea Sox going to Mr. Lai. Joey chasing the Boner Man. It's amazing how stock in some of these guys can just go up. Boner Man's been a real popular name we've seen in the Bowman community. It's Bonimer, but it looks like Boner, so, I mean, I'm pretty mature. Yeah, you know all about erotic photo, huh? I knew you would know that one. Talking about Joe Exotic. Yeah, that was like, that would have been like 2003, 2004, that time era. Part of my college years. And then like there would be like, if you'd find the difference, it would make like a moaning sound, like, Matheson 125, Aquawave. If nobody knows what I'm talking about, I probably sound ridiculous, but those were the simpler times, absolutely. Christian Moore, Smith. How about John Connor or Sarah Connor? Sarah Connor. All right, we are halfway through after this one. Base Tibbs. We've been pulling a ton of him lately. Tibbs comes out in waves. That is Gabby off the mini. Shaboy. It was a grimy game. So grimy. Imagine being like... Imagine just like being one of the models that was in that game. And then someone's like, hey, I saw you the other day. Where? Well, funny story. Yeah, Blue Wave. It's a Blue Wave of Connor. Like, funny story, I was playing this game called Erotic Photo Hunt, and you're in it. Oh, yeah. Like, what kind of royalties do they get for that? Any? Are there any royalties for being a girl in Erotic Photo Hunt? Asking for a friend. All right, halfway through. Ooh, we're halfway there. Ooh, we're living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Probably. She's probably only like 48. We'll do the autos last in this one. Make us sweat out. Hey, we need a good game for a bar. Guys like boobs. Yeah. So, how are we going to make a game out of that? Picture this. You know the Photo Hunt franchise? Yeah. How about we make it erotic? We'll call it Boner Finder. Well, not quite Boner Finder. How about something a little more PC? Kids will never know cool games like that. Or like the Tiger mini games. It's wild. My son is in Cub Scouts and they meet at the same elementary school that I went to. And we were out on the playground doing one of the projects the other day, and I'm like, man, this is, it was just wild being out there. I was like, this is the playground I used to hang out on as a kid, and there was like these steps, these really big steps that we'd sit on. I remember playing my Tiger video games. I played that baseball game. If anyone knows that one. You could only hit a home run if you hit it to dead center, though. Only time you could You would hit a home run. It was dead center. You hit there's a Parker Smith Gold Wave auto so far for you, and a Cole Mathis base auto. Here, I'll move my hands away so you can see what's up there. Yeah, we do the highlights magazines with our kids. They call it the Find It page. If only they knew how good their dad was at Find It games. Back in my day. Oh, we haven't got one of these in forever. Angels, please. Look at that. Christian Moore. There you go, buddy. I've not seen a stained glass in... I think we've only pulled one. I think we've only pulled one of these so far. Now we got two. We pulled a Benj at one point. Carson Benj. Oh, man, those Tiger games were the shit. I never played the Knight Rider game. I just remember the baseball game I played a lot. Cam, Jack. I'm trying to think. There was a football game too, but I can't recall much of it. I pulled the Prospector's Gold card of that not that long ago. I didn't think it was worth much, but then I saw someone sold one for like $250. I was like, didn't think it would go for that. Worth $15? That's got to be worth a little more than that. Maybe 16. $15.95 at least. Also heard the ice cream truck rolling through yesterday. I was like, oh man, our kids are like, oh, they know that sound now. So they're like, can we get ice cream? I'm like, You don't want the Ryan Johnson? Man. Man, poor guy. He wins the mini. He still doesn't like it. Still doesn't like what the results. Eddie Grinders. Theo Connor. Dakota Jordan. Theo again. Cameo. Knight Rider. That's just... I can like hear if I ever hear the name Knight Rider, the theme song just goes right in my head. All right, let's look at the autos. One. He's a hard pull, man. What can I tell you? Griff. Baltimore. Griff O'Farrell, Baltimore off the mini, John Schutt. Guys, if you want to do, I might put a little poll up later. I want to do Optic football again tomorrow. I have sealed cases now. Let's see if you guys want to do pick your team on that. Don't think any team will even be over 300. Something I'm thinking of. Your dad sounds awesome. The stories you've told me of him, I've pulled you some colored CAGs. Let's see if we can pull another one. Phillies again. Di Martini at a 199. He's Italiano. Mambo Italiano. Oh, oh, oh. Dome. Neat Dome. Connor with the refractor. I swear, man, neat Dome cards come out like crazy, too. If he ever becomes anything. Woo-wee. right, we got 3 more boxes, guys. Brandon, who are you planning to chase in 25 Bowman? Who's the next guy you're going to get mad at me about not hitting? He's smoked Winston's too, right? Base auto, Detroit. Rainer. There you go, Bob. Bob, I've been hitting you a couple Rainers lately. Oh, base. I'm going to get some color for him, too. That's another guy that we're seeing a little more of. We just need to get the right parallels. Is he? He's been struggling in AAA, too. Oh, my daughter's crying, man. What are the odds it's actually something that worth crying over? I don't know how to word it. My daughter cries a lot over things that are like, it's not that bad, you know, but at the same time, you're like, nah, she's like 5 years old. Of course it's going to happen. Salem's? Ooh. I don't know if I ever smoked Salem's back in those days. Anytime I had cigs, I don't know if I ever had one of those. Those were like menthol only, weren't they? Didn't like Newport go through a phase where they pumped out cigs that weren't menthol? Waldschmidt, Cam, Cags. So what are you seeing, Sam, about Sproat? I know he's had some up and down outings in AAA, but at the same time, some of these guys get called up that aren't doing great, and then when they're up, they're just like, they're fine. I'm moving them. What about the guys handling the reds and thumbing up the corners? Looks like 71 Sparkles coming up. South is seen. Oh, the wrong cubby. 71 scams. I swapped the South is seen in here. Took the Cam Smith one off the screen. Try to fit everything on here. It's impossible. Oh, yeah. I think they had some packs that were like brown. Oh, yeah, they did make red packs. I don't know. I can't think of the last time I smoked a cigarette. It's been forever. Back in the college days, and have a few drinks from the old cigarette. Have a cig. Saki, Pall Malls, Parliaments. Parliaments had the recessed filters, right? That was Parliament. Connor, Jenkins, Culpepper, Sirota. I have another one. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Still have a few of those loose boxes, too. There's 2 more boxes left here. It's tough. I think people are waiting for 25 Bowman to come out. Oh, one of these, huh? It's orange. It's a hanger orange auto. There you go. There's Cam. Usually these things are pretty beat up. This one doesn't look to be the case. Campon, 21 of 25. Wish that was a true orange auto. Not going to lie, but we'll take this. We'll take it anyway. I'll put it there with your Parker Smith. We'll move the Ryan Johnson because Brandon doesn't even want it. Edmundo. Well, you said last case. You mean last box? No, there's 2 more boxes. Asshat. Can't say last case. It's a single case break, sir. Two more boxes after this. 2 more. Candiotti, 75. My wife's upstairs. She probably heard me. She's like, all right, he's almost done. It's all good. All good. For the last box, we'll save the autos until the end. This one we'll just go through like so. Saki. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sucks. Shay Sucks. The Southsiders. I know. It's getting a little better. It's not, I mean, we've had some pretty tough cases lately. I mean, I will say this one hasn't been too bad. I don't know if she did or not. I don't know. I heard water, but it could have just been the hose outside. That would mean she would have got both of them, babe. But I don't think so. The timing doesn't line up right that it would have happened. Corsi. They play outside a lot now, so it's just like they need baths like more often. My son hates going in the bath, so he takes his bath and he's just like, all right, are we done? I'm done. My daughter, she's like, okay. She'll be in there she wants to be in there all day. Josh Caron with the refractor auto, Seattle. I think that was a mini spot. No, William, you bought them outright. That's right. William Frazier bought them outright. Josh Caron. Good luck, guys. Gosh, I feel like it's the first Kurtz card I've seen. Maybe not, but my goodness. Egan there. Cags with the refractor. Caglione. Big time card incoming, he says. Let's see if that's true. Looks like a class of 24. Cole Mathis. That's not what you meant by that, right? Parker Smith again. That's your boy. All right, one more box. Do we have a super hiding out? Do we have a snack pack? Do we have a true red? See, our lowest numbered auto is at Sparkle 71. Oh, I'm lying. It's the Parker Smith Gold Wave 50. Stupid me. I'm lying even more. It's the Cam Smith, but it's not a true auto. Whatever. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Save the autos for the end. Anyway, at least we've had a decent amount of color came out so far. That one case had like only 9 numbered autos in it. That was like one of the weirdest things I've seen. That was a release week case too. I was like, man, we're supposed to get excited for those. I don't know, man. I hope so. I really hope so. I feel like it's bound to happen. Lugo, and if it's, I mean, I don't know. We're trying. Connor. I mean, the Connor Blue Wave, that's a pretty nice one, but yeah. You know, we need like an Earth Shatterer. We need one to be like, oh, that's right. And sometimes there are good cards that are going to come out. Super Bounty is up to 400 now, so any supers that come out, $400. If by chance there's like 2 that come out, we'll split them. Just split it. Split it with your neighbor. Bazana into 99. Braden Kilon. Bazana. Little Bazanies. Happy hump day, sir. How are you living? On the last box. You got Oakland and I think San Fran, right? San Fran off the mini. Tony's calling it. He says there's a big card incoming. We're going to see. We'll find out soon enough. Cruz 99. Kurtz Donut. Ryan Sloan True Blue non-auto. Interesting. We've had 2 True Blue non-autos that are actually firsts. Doesn't normally happen. Sloaners Boners. All right, last 3 autos, fellas. Thank you so much. Let's see if Mr. Gallucci is correct. Big card incoming. Refractor Gage Zeal 499. Gage, don't call me Todd Zeal. Ugh. I don't know. I'd probably still stick with the ATN side, although it's not a great draft class. Oh, Dowdy, you son of a... Bob, how many Dowdy autos do you have now? Seeing the refractor and a base to start it off is not promising. Be good to us, please. Again, I think I've done pretty well for... You got the Tibbs auto. But nothing... Oakland. Nothing for Oakland came out. Another base. The Burke store. Ugh. Blake Burke. I feel like we've been pulling his base autos like candy. Well, improvements on some of it. Nice Connor there for sure. Tibbs. Old Tibbsy. Tibbsy Wibsy. I mean, I don't know, look at my team. If you want some players, look at my team. I got plenty of guys I could move. All right, let's take a gander at some of the non-auto stuff first. A few of y'all already checked out. That felt like a really sweet case, mainly because that stained glass, and then the hangers were facing forward and right side up. They weren't upside down. I don't know, though. May run some draft on Friday, which would be the last draft break I would do. I don't know yet, though. I don't know how we'll do it. If we'll do one last case, or if we're going to do two super. That was nice, the more True Blue Bazana. Or if we'll go with like two supers and two jumbos, something a little smaller. Bob hitting the wrong Cleveland autos again. Got you a Rainer at least. Caminetti. It's our base auto stack there. Antonaki, Smith, Gold Wave, Mathis 99, Johnson 99, South of Scene 71, Nori 150 Blue Wave, Connor 150 Blue Wave, and Cam with the 25 orange hanger in action. Slightly more base, but not quite that much more. All right, guys, thank you much. Look for some football tomorrow if you're into that. We'll see you.